Imagine a world where the ancient gods of Olympus walk among us, not as mythical beings, but as humans blending into our everyday lives. What would they look like? How would they behave? Join us as we explore the fascinating concept of Greek gods living among us, starting with Zeus, the king of the gods. This is more than just a dive into mythology. It's a journey into a world where the divine meets the mundane. Zeus, the mighty ruler of Mount Olympus, known for his thunderbolts and his unyielding power. In our world, he would embody the characteristics of a charismatic leader, a CEO of a multinational corporation, a head of state, or perhaps even a powerful celebrity. Picture him, tall, with a commanding presence, sharp eyes that seem to pierce through the soul. His attire is immaculate designer suits with an air of authority. Yet, there's a spark of something unearthly about him, an energy that suggests power beyond mere mortals. He commands attention, whether in a boardroom or on a stage, and those around him feel an irresistible urge to follow. But Zeus's human form would still reflect his divine nature. His eyes occasionally flash with lightning, and thunder seems to echo in his voice when he's angry. He's not just a leader. He's the kind of figure who could sway entire nations with his words, embodying both the benevolent father figure and the wrathful deity. Beside Zeus stands Hera, the queen of the gods, known for her beauty, poise, and sometimes her jealous wrath. In the modern world, Hera would be a woman of elegance and power, a politician, a socialite, or a CEO in her own right. She carries herself with grace, yet there is an undercurrent of strength and protectiveness about her. Her presence alone can command a room, and she is often seen advocating for causes close to her heart, particularly those related to family and women's rights. But beneath her composed exterior, Hera is a fiercely loyal wife and mother who will go to great lengths to protect her own. She exudes an aura of regality that sets her apart, and her piercing gaze can turn icy when she senses betrayal. Despite her human guise, Hera's divine nature still shines through, whether it's in her impossibly flawless appearance or the way flowers seem to bloom around her. Hera is unmistakably a goddess at heart. Poseidon, the god of the sea, would be a reclusive figure, perhaps a billionaire who owns vast coastal properties, or a renowned marine biologist working to protect the oceans. His demeanor is calm yet intense, often seen staring out over the water, as if he's in deep conversation with the waves. Poseidon's human form would reflect his domain. His hair and beard are wild like the sea, and his eyes hold the deep blue of the ocean. He's passionate about marine conservation, often at odds with corporate interests that threaten his beloved seas. Despite his wealth, he's more at home on a yacht or a secluded beach than in the crowded halls of power. Yet, when he speaks, it's as though the ocean itself listens. Those who cross him feel the wrath of the sea, as Poseidon's temper is as unpredictable as a storm. Hades, the ruler of the underworld, would be the mysterious tycoon operating from the shadows. He's the head of a conglomerate dealing in industries that others shy away from: mining, insurance, and security. Hades' human form is sophisticated, yet enigmatic. He's often dressed in dark, tailored suits, blending effortlessly into the night. He's rarely seen in public, preferring to conduct his business from a secluded office, with a view that seems to look out into darkness itself. But despite his aloofness, Hades is not without compassion. He cares deeply for the underprivileged, perhaps because he understands suffering better than anyone. His eyes reveal a depth of wisdom and sorrow, and those who dare to cross him never forget the cold touch of his vengeance. Athena, the goddess of wisdom and war, is a force to be reckoned with in the modern world. She would be a celebrated academic, a military strategist, or a groundbreaking entrepreneur. Athena's human form is one of intellect and confidence, sharp features, keen eyes behind glasses, and an unwavering stance that commands respect. She's the kind of person whose ideas revolutionize industries. Her mind is always several steps ahead. Athena's modern guise might be found lecturing at a prestigious university, advising world leaders, or heading a tech startup that's changing the world. Yet, she never loses her warrior spirit. She trains rigorously, and her office walls are adorned with both ancient battle artifacts and the latest tech innovations. Athena is the perfect blend of tradition and modernity, wisdom and warfare. Apollo, the god of the sun, music, and prophecy, would be the modern-day superstar and artist, musician, or actor who captivates audiences with his radiant charisma. His human form is youthful and vibrant, with golden hair that catches the sunlight and eyes that seem to sparkle with creativity. He's seen everywhere from concert halls to art galleries, always surrounded by an entourage of fans and admirers. Apollo's talents know no bounds. He plays every instrument, acts in award-winning films, and creates art that speaks to the soul. But beneath the fame, Apollo struggles with the pressure to maintain his image. His light is both his greatest gift and his heaviest burden, constantly driving him to outshine himself. Demeter, the goddess of the harvest, would be a champion of sustainable farming today. Imagine her as a passionate environmentalist or the owner of a thriving organic farm. With an earthy, approachable presence, she's often seen in sun hats, tending to fields bursting with life. Demeter promotes eco-friendly practices, teaching others how to care for the earth while feeding the community. Her connection to nature is undeniable. Plants flourish under her touch, and she's known for predicting the weather as if she still commands the seasons. Despite her nurturing nature, Demeter is a fierce protector of the land, often battling against large corporations that exploit natural resources. She's a symbol of resilience and care, dedicated to healing the earth and inspiring others to live sustainably. Hermes, the messenger god, would be the ultimate urban explorer, a globetrotting influencer, or a logistics expert. He's always on the move, never staying in one place for too long. In human form, Hermes is lean, energetic, and stylish, with a playful grin that hints at his trickster nature. He's the kind of person who can navigate any city with ease, fluent in multiple languages, and always knows the latest trends. Hermes' charm and wit make him a favorite among friends and followers alike. He documents his travels on social media, sharing tips and secrets of hidden city spots, and occasionally, he meddles in the affairs of others just for the thrill of it. Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty, would undoubtedly be the queen of social media. She's an influencer, model, and beauty mogul whose presence can captivate millions. In human form, Aphrodite is stunningly beautiful, effortlessly glamorous, and always in the limelight. Her social media profiles are filled with flawless photos, beauty tips, and moments that capture the essence of love and desire. But beyond her public persona, Aphrodite is deeply empathetic, often using her platform to advocate for self-love and mental health awareness. She's the embodiment of beauty, not just in appearance, but in her ability to connect with people on a deeply emotional level. Artemis, the goddess of the hunt and wilderness, would be a fierce conservationist, an environmental activist, or a wildlife photographer. She's often seen in the wild, tracking animals with a keen eye and a steady hand. Artemis's human form is athletic and agile, with piercing eyes that never miss a detail. Her life is dedicated to protecting nature, and she often clashes with those who threaten the wild spaces she loves. Artemis's connection to nature is profound. Animals seem to sense her presence and follow her lead. She lives simply, often off the grid, and her social media is filled with stunning photographs of wildlife, advocacy posts, and calls to action for conservation. She's the modern embodiment of a warrior for the earth. As we've seen, The gods of ancient Greece might not look so different from us if they walked among us today. They'd still be powerful, charismatic, and larger than life, but their divine traits would manifest in ways that resonate with our modern world. From leaders to artists, warriors to influencers, the gods would continue to shape our lives, reminding us that myths are never truly gone, they simply evolve. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more explorations into the world of mythology, where ancient gods meet the present day. Until next time, keep wondering what if.